time for a new video. It's time for a new life. Et voilà. Et voilà.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good day, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're all well. And also welcome and thank you for joining in the replay crew. Sorry, Bonnie is distracting me. Sorry, just a second. Bonnie, it's not the time. Okay. One thing before I start properly, but I'm waiting a little bit until everyone, that a few people at least turn up. I had my Wi-Fi down this afternoon for about 5 minutes, so that was a bit annoying. Then I had another one an hour ago for 15-20 seconds, so it came back very quickly. So if it happens during the live tonight again, stay put. I will be back as soon as it's come. Either it will take again 5 minutes or it will take 10 to 20 seconds, not 10 to 20 minutes, seconds. So give me just a second. I need my blanket because I'm a bit cold. Okie dokie. Let me see. I didn't switch on the comments. Let's see if we have some people in. Hi, Scientology Musings. I will thank you for watching on replay. Hi, Yolanda. Thank you for joining. By the way, I got your message, but I'm sorry, I forgot to reply. I will reply tomorrow, okay? Yeah, we'll wait a little bit. What else? So the chat today, I'm gonna go through the resources again. I've done some updates, not big ones, but I want to show. Hi! Oh, it's Saint Papa Smurf now. Ooh, you have a halo? Yeah, so I'm gonna go through the resources again. I will though create a separate, well, it's in the making actually, a separate video for the resources for people as a short, right? So that people can go back to check what is. Then some news, well, not bad news, news and announcement, something like that. Then, yeah, as always, you're sneezing now. She doesn't have a cold. She's upset with me. What else? Did I say chat and a bit of fun like we always do at the weekend? I will always try to come live on a Saturday, but if I can't, then it will be Sunday. Last weekend it was exceptional because I slept in front of YouTube and I missed going live. Can only happen to me, right? What you saying, Papa Smurf? Can I continue calling you Papa Smurf? I anointed myself. All right. So, yeah, before I forget, because I have tendency to forget that, this week I am promoting Rika. She does great music and also an amazing protester in Portland. So check the channel out. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to her channel. Thank you very much. So I will pop this back on a few times during the live today. So at the moment, I really don't have many people on, but that doesn't matter. Who cares? Sorry. Um, oh yeah. So it's not actually not any news anymore. It's I did put a post on my community page on YouTube. So I I'm I have the memberships um, created last weekend, and someone said to me, "Look, I would love to support you, but I can't afford that much." So um, I created the second level. So the first level is Evola Cuties, and it's £2 a month. £2. I think it's also $2 on everything is put. You create the levels in dollars, but then when you go on the website you can change it to pounds. And then so hi Irish, thank you for joining, thank you very much. And then the second level of the membership is what? Et voila, lovelies. So that one is $5 a month or £5 a month. um I already have my first member, which is Scientology Musings. Um, she will be watching at the beginning of today. No, tomorrow. She has to go to work, so she will watch on replay. Uh, what are you saying, Irish? Bridget, Joe has created a lovely song for you. Oh, that did she now? Oh, I'm gonna have to check it out. I was in the middle of feeding the dogs, taking them out, but I was a bit slow today, and Baxter decided to have, you wouldn't believe it, he had a poo in front of my flat instead of waiting, a few meters to go outside straight into the garden. No, in front of my flat. So I had to clean that up. Then we went out, and then I had to have dinner. And then I sat down with my cup of tea, and I thought, "Oh, I have to go live." And I'm like, I can't. I need to go and powder my nose, otherwise I'm gonna have a big accident. So Irish, thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna check this out later on. That makes me really excited. Or perhaps we can check it out later on. Um, da, 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 da. Papa Smurf, wow, repeat. What do you mean, wow, repeat? Me, Irish, Yolanda? Well, let me know. Am I repeating myself a bit too much? You have to tell me, because I know I have tendency to do that. I'm happy to see him too, Irish. We don't see him very often, don't we? I'm sure he knows there are more ladies in my chat than men, so he's gonna be the Saint Papa Smurf of my chat tonight. All right, thank you. All right, so that's only one part of the news. It's not really brand new news, but I have brand new news. So I worked until 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. I know I should have gone to bed, but I was just excited to do it. And hi, Cricket Cinema, thank you for joining. Thank you very much. What else? Oh no, let me just continue with how you say that with why am not in the middle? So sorry. I don't know what's going on with me. Why no one has told me anything? Huh, guys? Play a Smurf. Yeah. Is that what you want me to call you throughout this chat tonight? Oh my goodness. Let me just quickly so okay, just quickly back to my memberships. Now I missed what I wanted to say. Oh no, here it is. So the cuties, like I said, £2 a month or $2 a month. You get a personal thank you message from myself, and your name will be mentioned at the end of every video or live. For the Evola Lovelies, so that's the higher level, is $5 per month or £4 a month. You also get a personal thank you message and your name mentioned at the end of every video or live. And I'm gonna have to go and change the text, but also I will create codes, and you can then get 10% off my merch. That is the next brand new news, is that from today on I have merchandise, and I will share that with you a little bit later on and show you. With the Evola Lovelies, once a month, members only chat and panel. It can be recorded and can be decided at a later stage to being uploaded to YouTube or not. That is up to you guys. But it would be nice to have Streamyard. It's called webinar, so you're not online on YouTube, but it's like a panel. You know, it's like Zoom. It's just on Streamyard. It's called webinar. Would be nice to see your faces once in a while. If you join me, that would be great. Okay, so that's about the merch, the memberships on Buy Me a Coffee. Let me just quickly check. Everyone says hi. You wave. Who named you like that? Oh my. Well, Papa Smurf, at the moment, I'm just trying to remember how you say that correctly. You pee in a pod? Something like that. Anyway, so I'm gonna continue. No, I'm gonna start with the resources and then we'll go to the merch. I'll show you the merch. Not a lot of merch for the moment. But we will see a bit later on how it goes. Now I just need to check again. No, it was this one, right? Yeah. So oh, sugar, are you guys still there? Hi Katie, thank you for joining. Hi Joe. 2 peas in a pod. No, so that it's not what I meant to say then, Papa Smurf. Thanks, Joe. Joe, I just heard from Irish, and I've been so busy with the dogs, and you wouldn't believe it. As soon as we ate, well, as the dog ate, I was a bit slow. It's Saturday, right? I don't need to be in a frenzy. Baxter put in front of my flat, so I had to clean up and then take them out. So yeah, everything went not the way I wanted. Okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna check out the songs. Perhaps we can listen to it after I checked, show you the resources, and then we go to the merch. Then we can all discover it together. obviously Irish already knows it, so she's not going to discover it, but still. So I'm so excited, Joe. Let me just, because I have thing in my mind, I put it down on paper, so I want to follow that. Otherwise, I already been distracted by the chat. You know me, I'm so easily distracted. Okay, let me just go through the chat first. Papa Smurf throws gang signs when he says player Smurf. Player, like that. You all saying hi to each other. Here, I will remember something on my page. Okay. All right, Joe. Okay, let's start with the resources. I nearly left the studio instead of, you see, yeah, so here we go. Just want to check something, guys. Perfect. You see me on the left. Okay, so still looks the same, right? I've done some change. I removed the court hearings. You know, it pops up on my thing. There are not that many at the moment. I'm subscribed to Dodge. He very often gives very good updates. So I removed that and created a new category, which I will show you in a second. So that was actually updates and info. That's what I explained here. And this is the calls to actions. LA City weekly meetings. So this is the link where it takes you to all the board and commission meetings of the week in LA. There's you can change the date, and then it gives you all the dates. But I think actually I didn't put the date in. I just did search, and I saw a few dates from this week and then some from next week. So yeah. And then if you go to this link, you can subscribe to the agendas of the said meetings to get notifications. And actually that's I can't remember now. You have to check yourself. I think when you click on the link of the meeting you want to attend, if you want to attend in person, if you are in LA, there's the address where to go. And if you want to call in, there's a link that you have to copy and paste for Zoom, if that's what they use. And then you can call in. According to Mona, sometimes they restrict the amount of people, so you might be in, but you might not be able to talk. Okay. So all the other categories have stayed. So the survivor, so information for the survivors, information for protesters. SPTV community sourced information, LRH materials, so mainly all from Scientology. Bonnie, I never know how to Scientology Geek. Who does this amazing stuff for ChatGPT? Then videos, websites like Safe Foundation, etc., etc., etc. Books, and also make sure to check it out. I always put in which language the book is. Very often books that have been written by people in Europe, they publish it in their language, and not often they publish it in English as well. Okay, so make sure you check not the name, the language the book is written in. So you see it's Italian. Why don't we see this one is in English, because you don't see English, French, etc., etc. And then books written. So these are the category written by ex-Scientologists and written by others. What else? Articles and documentaries. So probably we can then start. I still haven't seen this one because it's not on Netflix UK. So I'm gonna go and complain. I don't know why I have to pay so much money for Netflix if I can't get what the Americans can see. Okay, and then for me personally, one of the most important category, which is at the top, it's calls to action. So you don't know what to do. You want to be involved, but you really don't know what to do, how to help. If you check this category out, so I do view more than we see them all in one go. Here we go. Showing, or is it showing? Yeah. So, for example, you have the, pardon me, the petition on change.org. Sorry, I really promised not to yawn, and suddenly it's overcoming me now. Abuses of tax exempt. So that doesn't take more than, what the heck was that? 60 seconds to do, to sign up, to sign on the petition. Excuse me, but I had a strange noise on my mobile phone. Very strange. Oh, that's what this noise was. How? Let me just quickly check. Okay, I got it. Oh, gee. I shouldn't have checked now, but it was a notification sound I've never heard before. So my apologies, but I had to check. And okay. Sorry. I will come to that in a second. I promise I will share with you. Okay, so IRS complaint process, all this stuff has been prepared for any of you. The FBI claim for Neverins, remove Scientology tax exempt status. If I remember well, Mindy Williams, I think, created a video to explain how to do it. The same by Fat Grammy. So they have a bit different styles, but that's better. Form letters and resources, Dropbox by Skywriter 120. So there's a lot of things you can do. Or if you more, you know a bit more about Scientology, the technical stuff with the levels and all that stuff. It's not my thing, as I always repeat myself about that. But Scientology Geek, she always needs people to test it, but not only to test, but to give feedback. She had a few people testing for her, but never gave her any feedback. So that doesn't help, right? I wanted to help as well, but with that job I got, I couldn't. But as soon as I will have time again, as soon as I'm unemployed again, I will help again. So that calls to action is one part. So just going to go back to home. Boom, boom, boom. So in the resources tab, you have so recently added, you have categories, languages, Wikitology, house reps list, Denmark list, and submit a resource. So if there's anything here, so for example, you came across a book that you found amazing related to Scientology, etc., written by a former Scientologist or by someone else, so a never in, for example, then you can submit me a request and I will add it. I used to do Wednesday and Saturday, but in the last 3-4 months, I didn't get anything submitted by anyone. So when I get it, I will do it as soon as possible. If not on the day, then the following day. And I will try to keep my promise to do this. So this one is a good one. So as I've told you so many times, I'm, for example, rubbish with abbreviations in any language I speak. So Skywriter 140 did that really great thing. So it's all explained. So topology, tech, 2D, auditing. What is auditing? So it explains it all here. Booptology, Boopgate, cadet.org. So it will explain you what the cadet.org was, or is, sorry, clear cognition, CSP, dead age, and bloody, 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 blah. The e-meter, F-Sciento. You know, all this, what is fair game, flap, floating needle, gizmo. Probably, yeah. He's a cute little thing. You see, all the stuff that you're not sure, you will get it there. The OT levels or operating levels, you have them all here explained in a way that you will understand. Okay, so that is the Wikitology. Then, and the House of Reps. Now, this was for 2024. And so the final report was done by NatCat. So you have all this. So I will need to check with, what's her name? Xenius, who is also the webmaster of the website. If we're gonna redo this for 2025, and then I will make sure that I advertise that more often. So only 164 letters were sent last year, so we'll need to try to double that for this year. That would be amazing. There's an example letter. You just have to do copy and paste, and that's it. You search who is your candidate. I don't know. Or was that only because of the elections? Anyway, I'll check with Xenius whatever we can do for this year. Okay. So that's how Denmark list. You can continue. It doesn't matter where in the world you are. You can contact a Danish politician. to urge them to investigate the Scientology and the abuse practices in Denmark. You have an English template or a Danish template, and below is the list with all these politicians. So there are 183 of this politician. So yeah, we'll perhaps start to try to do that in every country somehow. In the UK, it's a bit different. According to Alex, if you don't know, I interviewed him last week. So not this week past, but the one before. Apostate Alex here in the UK. He explained that you contact or you email your local MP and ask for a meeting, and then you can discuss with them Scientology, etc., etc. I'm waiting for him to help me to create a template as well, and hopefully we can then put this up here. Okay, explaining if you're in the UK how to find your MP, etc. Even I don't know how. I don't even know who my MP is, because when it comes to politics, I'm not very. I have no clue. So that is still the old form. As soon as Xenius have a bit time, I will check with her. So I want to have a second one. So to submit the resources, that's for the resource page. Then have a second one submit for help database. So hopefully will come later this year. I can't promise at the moment because I'm still figuring out some technical thing. And I had to stop updating the Excel, the Google sheet, because I didn't have the time. I was working. So make sure if you don't want to give me your name, you put your handle in from YouTube if you have a channel, your email address, title, the link to the URL if you have one, the location of the city, what category, language if applicable. So the title should tell me exactly what kind of resource you, like for example, food bank near an org in your city or wherever. It is really important that it's always near an org, or if you understand what I mean, where Scientology is based. It doesn't have to be next door, but not far away, so that if someone is trying to leave, that they know, if I go there I can get cheaper food. If I go there, I might get cheap clothing or even free clothing if I go to, you know what I mean? So in the area where Scientology is, that would be perfect. So so that's the thing. I Spy. So I don't know if you can see that, so give me a second. No. Okay. So I Spy, it opened in another window. So give me a second. Just quickly. Guys, I can't see the chat at the moment, okay? I will come to you guys. Don't forget, put comment or question at the beginning so I can see that better. So if you see someone that is trying to recruit for Scientology, you can report this through I Spy, and then it will be uploaded to that. I forgot to ask, now that we have the new website name, which is fsciento.space, I would need to check with with Fluffer if the channel on YouTube has changed name as well or not. Sorry. Mm. Sorry, I'm not used to talk a lot, so try to take a picture or something like that. Tell us where. Yeah. If you can take anything. It's a joke. You will go broke. So then it's asking you which Scientology recurrent did you spot? Dynetic stable, staff York body routing, others. So they might ask you for more. So if you say Dynetic stable, perhaps we should add the volunteer ministers. So where? So you give the street. You see, at the moment we have that just for America, but we can add it for others probably. If you would like to be notified by submission in your area, please contact. So yeah, these are required fields, so I can go further. This will be emailed to Xenius. No, actually to Fluffer. So let me stop sharing this. Okay, so that's I just wanted to renew that. I think yeah, I removed it, so that's okay. There was one category as well. Actually, I'm stupid. Give me a second. Did I close? No, I didn't close it. I forget that I'm on Microsoft Edge. Categories. Oh no, I removed it. I did. I had to check before I tell you something stupid. I removed the donation category. Well, I didn't remove it. I hid it from the list, so we can put it back up if needed. But there were old links that, yeah, don't exist anymore. So I hid it. So that means if I hide it, I can reinstate it at a later date if needed. So, guys, I'm gonna go quickly first through the chat. So give me a second to I was here. Oh, and I really want you to remind you for the ones that joined in the meantime. So for the ones who don't know, I am every time I go live, I will be promoting another channel. So please check Rika PDX out. Rika does great protest in Portland, and also there's amazing music. Check her channel out, and please subscribe if you haven't already. So I will do that every week. I just feel that we need to support each other, especially us, the little channels. Okay. To be honest with you, even though there are bigger channels I would love to promote, I don't think I need to. Okay, so let's go back to the chat. Joe. Sorry, Joe. I mean, I'm just checking. It's just that I see your name in a different color than the others. Oops, where am I? Here. Oh, I went too far. Just a second. I don't want to miss it. Here we go. No, no. And you say, Joe Banana says, that was a little while ago. I just finished my life, made a song for you. Oh, we'll check it out later, okay? Um, I throw gang signs when I already. Forgot. I think I said hello to you, Katie, but if I haven't, I apologize. Um, it was not intentional. Mm. Jo says she will upload my song on her page. Okay, dokie. Oh, thank you so much, Katie. At the moment, it's not much work because I don't get much, and it will come. I'm trying to figure out what to do with Europe. I really want to get somewhere. My biggest problem at the moment is that I have emailed so many people that are creators, small or big channels, doesn't matter, former Scientologists or never ins, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but either it's declined or I don't get an answer. So, and one person, I'm not going to say who, but one person that I thought would reply to me straight away hasn't. And you see, when you're on your own like me, that's my mental health and kicking in again. Uh, my mind is going on overdrive, a bit like paranoia, and I'm starting to think, have I said something wrong? Did I say something wrong in a chat? And I know it's my problem, it's not the other person's problem, but I'm so used to try to answer emails. I can't always reply emails straight away, but let's say I try within the day or two to reply. It's not that I have hundreds of emails coming in every day. But that person I thought would reply, and I'm really disappointed and upset that that person didn't reply to me. Thanks, Joe, to putting the link up. Okay. And Joe says, now I'm yawning. I apologize. I really thought I wouldn't. No, I promised I wouldn't. And yes, they're talking oh. I think talking about everything I had to do and the stress Baxter put me in at the last minute with deciding to put on my welcome mat in front of the flat instead of waiting 2 seconds, literally 2 seconds to get out of the building. But hi, West Coast Fancy Nancy. Oh, I like that name. It's very fancy. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Yolanda is still here, also at personal test. Hello, F Sciento Space. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Is that you, Fluffer, then? F Sciento Space. So that's the new YouTube channel. So I Spy will, if you send images for, if you discover someone trying to recruit for Scientology. Thanks, that's good to know. I should have asked you beforehand, but I forgot. Katie says, you are not stupid. Thank you. I know I'm not stupid, but sometimes, how you say that? s- how you react or do things. Sometimes you don't do it the way you want it, and then you say, why did I do something so stupid, right? um Joe put up the link to the F Sciento channel. So yeah, so the I Spy pictures will be added there in the community tab. Huh? Yeah, I've seen a YouTube channel called Just F Sciento. Yeah, but F Sciento space that really relate more to the website, right? Mm. Okay, Yolanda, I don't know where do you want me to add the personality test. Just do me a favor because I forget. As soon as I'm finished with the live, I have forgotten. Send, submit a request. Give me a link where to find the test, etc. I don't know. I don't have this stuff. Mm. Thank you for adding the link to Rika's channel. Yeah, once in a while I watch if I, it's very often on replay, um but brilliant stuff, brilliant. Yeah, yeah. I, please, Rika, if you watch on replay at some stage, I apologize. I know I have used the wrong pronoun. I wrote her instead of they them, but it's because, look, English is not my mother tongue, and I write how I learned to speak English, how to write English. So when it doesn't make sense, I can't write it, so I apologize. I will try in the future to make a bigger effort, but it's not easy for me. So it's not intentionally, seriously, and not to offend anyone. Seriously, don't try to offend anyone about it. It's just when it doesn't sound right, then it's not right. You know what I mean? So I apologize for that. Thank you, Fluffer, for joining as well. Well, as well. We know that you're both. But thank you very much for joining. It's so lovely to see your name. Um, yeah. Well, Fluffer, I think what Joe means is join chats like the chats where there are nice people. Joe's chat, I was in Joe's live this afternoon. People were lovely. Um, my chats are always lovely. Uh, I have to say that when I go in, it's difficult to explain, but there are chats like from bigger channels. Sometimes it goes so fast. I can't be bothered to write something, or if I write something, suddenly I look up on the screen as soon as I present. My message has already gone. So if someone doesn't write your name with the at sign, you will miss anyone's reply. So um, I rather watch a video with the chat hidden away because, yeah. So anyway, um, okay. If you're emailing someone with ADHD, I think a response in 5-10 business days is fair. No. I don't know, Fluff. 5 to 10 business days, probably. Look, I can text my mother and she doesn't reply to my text messages for ages. And if I suddenly remember she never replied to my message, she says, "Oh, was I meant to?" And I'm like, "Well, at least you can just write okay, and then I know you read it." I know that she read it, but I always want to have a reaction from her. But, she's 90, so I'm not going to push it too hard. Oh, um, you want us to add the personality test to add to I Spy? No, that's not the place to put it. Uh, oh, I see a name. Okay. You remember early on where I got distracted by this strange notification sound I never heard on my mobile phone? Um, I've got a second member, and that member chose to pay yearly. I have to say, and that's something I forgot to say on both levels. If you pay yearly, you pay only for 10 months instead of 12. So just that you know. Um, Irish Mod, thank you so much. Now the outro to this live has already been created. So if I upload any videos next week or not, then it will be on the live next Saturday. Your name will be added at the end of the live. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I so appreciate you very much. Let me just check. I was still talking about chats. We're always lovely when Joy's around. We are afraid of being bonked on the head with the heavy wrench she's wielding. Oh, this is hilarious. Did you see that, Joe? Yeah. Um, yep. Katie agrees with the Irish. I think we think alike. In my mind, yeah. Oh my god, that resonates so much. If someone doesn't ask me a question, it doesn't register that I need to respond with something. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I'll try to remember that. I write something to my mother or to you, and then at the end, I write the question. Irish understood this straight away. Yeah, so I tell you, if you only buy me a coffee, these prices are set by the website, not by me. It's only the membership levels that I can put the prices up. Okay. So but still I appreciate. And I have to say as well, if you could buy Xenius once in a while a coffee to help her keep up the website. Um, she never asked for anything, but she's paying this website out of her own pocket. So please, if once in a while you can support her, that would be great. Thank you very much. Um, by the way, if you go to Oh no, let me check again. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna quickly do that in the background. No, that's mine. Do I still have the other one? Oh, I closed it. Shoo. Gotta go here. It's at the bottom of here. No. So, continue chatting to each other, just checking where. Okay, on the F-Sciento website, it's not, but if you go to the old one, sptv.space, I'm pretty sure at the bottom, yes. Let me just check. Yeah. At the bottom of sptv.space, you have the link to buy Xenius a coffee. Okay. So, yeah. So, perfect. Okay, so you don't see that anymore. No. Oops. My cat is still shedding like hell, honestly. Yeah. Thanks, Fafa. Sorry, when I look in the backside, I can't see the chat. So, yeah. Katie has Joe's back for her being spacey. She got her back. Thanks, Joe, for the link for Xenius. It's not at the bottom of the news side. Joe. It's at the bottom of sptv.space. The link to well, I just checked, so yeah. Okay, so now the next news. I'm actually quite excited about that. Me too. Let me go back. Okay. That's sptv.space. Okay. F. Oh yes, here. Well, at the bottom of fsciento.space, it's Fluffer's YouTube channel and Xenius YouTube channel. I don't see her buy me a coffee on here. Anyway, you put the link on. I will add it to the description of the live afterwards. Okay, let's go to something new. Yes, these are the links to their YouTube channels. Yeah. I was talking about buy me a coffee. The link to buy me a coffee for Xenius is on sptv.space. That's what I meant. Okay, now, okay, so news. So I'm sorry, but I really need a fag. Joe, I'm sorry. I should have explained it better. You know, I'm a bit stupid sometimes. Anyway, uh, I've got merch. My shop is live. Um, I'm using Fort Wool, and the reason is because it's very easy to create and everything. I mean, I'm just saying that because uh, I'm using a website to create a mobile app for something different, and this is so complicated that I'm like, things like that needs to be easy, and Fort Wool is really easy. And actually, I know the quality of the hoodies and t-shirts. So that I bought from Fluffer. Who was it? Oh, Helicopter. I mean, not that I wear them very often, but really good quality and not too expensive. And I can adapt the prices, etc. I'm not really interested to make a lot of profit, but a little bit, just to make the difference. So, and I did say that I wanted something really, simple and sleek. So I will show you. So I have a t-shirt, a baseball cap, a hoodie, a notebook. What was the other one? Bonnie, help me. And now she doesn't give a toss. I will show you, but I'm trying to remember on my own what the fifth product. I only have 5 products for the moment. Sugar pans. Oh, one of these thermal coffee cups or tea cups or whatever. But I will show you that. In a second. So I except the cup that is white, everything else is black with the pink logo. And here on the left side, so near the heart, is my logo. I didn't want it to be too big. And then on the back, you have Scientology is a code. Very simple, and it's in pink as well. So it works very well with black. I will create some white ones at a later stage. But at the moment, I want to stick with what I've got at the moment. So let me show you that first. Let me go and find it. No, it's already prepared, but here we go. And I will share the website later on. So here it is. The look of the shop might change with time. I'm not 100% happy, but still, it's not too bad. So the notebook, the cup, the t-shirt. So the front you have the logo, the back you have this, the hoodie as well. The hoodie I might actually change and put on each sleeve. On one side is hashtag #FSciento, on the other side hashtag NMKIS. But for now we'll leave it like that. And the baseball cap. And then at the bottom they put my feed. I might change all this, but at the moment my YouTube feed. Sorry. So these are my products at the moment. So until Monday the 10th of March, 1 minute to midnight. I have a promo code which will give you 5% off. Because I haven't earned any money with Fort Wall yet, I can't afford giving anyone 10% off. But that's for the lounge, so I will give you I'm gonna put it in because Joe obviously didn't know about the link. Let me just come back. So that's the link to the shop. Here we go. So I really like this. I know the prices are a bit strange, but it's because when you set it up, it's a US dollar. You can change, you can change the prices to US dollar, euro, Canadian dollar, Australian dollar, and New Zealand dollar. So I change, oh, no. Yeah. So I have it here in pounds. So, like I said, just simple. I didn't want to do anything. I might create a special item once in a while with what members of Buy Me a Coffee. I will give them the possibility to find a product, and we'll create one specifically with their ideas. So that's my shop. Not a lot of products, but better not a lot, but they're all right. Here we go. The chat is very quiet suddenly. Am I still live? Yes, I'm still live. Sorry. So I was totally into making this product. So I think it was 2:00 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning. So I was actually listening to, I'm sorry, Joe, it wasn't your music, but Sugar, who is it? It was rock and roll music that I love. Cricket Cinema. Was it Cricket Cinema? Yeah. So I had that on the telly here. I was, and the thing is that, you create your logos. Obviously, I didn't have to recreate my logos because I prepared all this a few weeks ago. And but the quality you upload on Fort Wall were different. It says it's not good quality, it's not going to be good. And I'm like, I can't sell a t-shirt with a logo that is blurry. So I didn't realize what they're asking. Then I went back to Canva, created new logos, and that took time. Even, it's not a big job, but I had to do it I don't know how many times until Fort Wall said to me, perfect quality. And I'm like, oh. So I think I did it 3-4 times until I got it right. So yeah. So like I said, I think the hoodie, I'm gonna put it on the sleeves, hashtag NMKIS, and on the other side F sign too. What else? So that's for the merch. I'm actually quite excited about it. Oh, how could I forget that? How could I forget that? You need the promo code. Is in capital letters, lounge. It gives you 5% off your entire order. That's excluding the packaging and postage. Now, Fort Wall is obviously in America, but they say apart from the hoodie, it says between 5 and 11 days. I have to say it was quite quickly. The hoodies take slightly longer, but you won't be disappointed. The quality is really good. You can ask Fluffer. She has one of the hoodies as well that we both bought from Helicopter. Beautiful stuff. Um, yeah. They have also, this wine glass tumblers. Perhaps I will create one of these as well, but I don't want to create too much at the moment. I have that. What else? 5%. Yeah, so the promo will go on until midnight, Monday evening. So 23, 11:59. You guys are quite quiet for a Saturday evening. Come on. Papa Smurf, you still here? Oopsie daisy. Now it's too. Oh, I was pulling something complete. Give me a second. This is hot, 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 Bonnie. This blanket. Yeah. Okay. Now, like that. So I'm not sweating too much. Okay, so we are chilled. Yeah. That's fine, Irish. I excuse anything about everything. You don't worry, don't worry. It's just I'm trying to figure out what else to say. And I forgot there was I feel like I've forgotten something. Don't worry. It's been a long week for me too. That's why I'm yawning and I'm trying not to. You see? Sorry. I promised and I broke my promise. Yeah. Okay, so I went through the resources. I will create a separate video, a short actually, to remind people, and especially calls for action category. That's important, and I hope we can then add more stuff in that category in the future. Yeah, we're all tired. What else? I forgot. News. I've written it down, but I can't. I've done everything that is on the paper. I have this feeling, this nagging feeling that I forgot something that probably crossed my mind later. Sorry, guys. Oh, if we're all tired, I think we're not gonna. It's already over an hour. I didn't expect it to be that long already. Okay. When I'm unemployed again, hopefully soon. Well, hopefully, I want to find a proper job. Not a temporary again. But it seems to be so difficult at the moment. Irish, I'm so sorry. Yes, it's contagious. Sorry, I forget to put stuff. You always make me laugh, Irish. Oh, I just remembered something. Hi, Amy. Thank you so much for joining. Um, you remember, guys, what we were talking about last Saturday? Joe, have you had more interest by other people about meeting up in Edinburgh this summer? Perhaps we can discuss that next week. And I was thinking, creating a chat on Facebook or something, create a Facebook group and then create a chat that goes along with it. Um, Hi, Amy. Sorry, I already said hi, but thanks for joining. I appreciate it. You know what, Joe? Bonnie doesn't yawn at all. She just falls asleep. Baxter looks at me and he's like that. And I'm like, seriously? Oh, Amy, it's been long and yes, for the summer. Okay. It was a long week. I thought that week will never finish, honestly. Um, and just as couple have said, oh yeah, to meet up in summertime. Okay, let's wait and see then, I suppose. Oh, that's what. Actually, I have to be honest with you. After going to bed so late because I was creating the merch, I slept about 2 or 3 hours, perhaps two, because I'm pretty sure I woke up around 4:30, and I didn't sleep until I think I had a 2 hour nap between 11 and 1 o'clock, something like that. So, yeah, that's probably why I'm so tired. So perhaps we're gonna finish now. Um, ah, as soon as I say we might finish now, look who is here. I haven't seen you in ages. Macht mir doch egal. So nice to see you again. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, I forgot. Thank you, Irish, to remind me, Sophia. I forgot your name, but it's been so long. And anyway, guys, I'm an old lady. At the end of the month, I'm turning. Ugh, just to say it makes me feel really old. 59. Yeah. So I will try to remember. But I just like your handle, and it's because not many people speak German and not many people can pronounce it. Macht mir doch egal. Boom. Et voilà. Okay, I can't finish the live now that Sophia just joined. Really, Katie? You know what? Because we don't see each other, well, I don't see you guys. I have the impression we're all young and beautiful and fresh and, fresh and crisp. And so when someone tells me they're 65, I can't believe you, Kathy. I can pronounce. Oh, I didn't mean to say it in a bad way for other people, Amy. I believe there are more people than just little me that can pronounce it. But I just love the handle. What just rings off my tongue? Oh, okay, give me a second. We're kind of busy doing the being at the North Sea thing usually. Sorry, guys. I can't believe it. I was doing that in the last live on Sunday. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm much younger than you, Bridget. Oh, like I said, because I don't see you guys. For me, you are in my mind. You're all young and beautiful. Uh, I'm not saying I'm not beautiful, but these days, because I have a bad sleeping pattern at the moment, I'm constantly tired, and I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh bloody hell, time for a facelift. Even though I would never have a facelift done. I've seen once on television how they do it. It's bloody scary. Poof. Play the song Joe made for you. Oh, you see, that's what it was. That's what I was. Ah, let me just. Where am I? Oh, that's not what I was looking for because I can't see. Okay. YouTube. Why is this white? I need dark. Yeah, dark. That's better. Home. Okay, what's your name? Job Banana. Oh my god. Bananas. Where's the? There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, I found it. Okay. Okay. I'm Jewish. I can pronounce Yiddish and Hebrew. You know what? I've always been fascinated by Yiddish and Hebrew because even though I don't know the difference, I never. I should look up for it, but um, it's similar in a way. I think it's Yiddish that I understand. Um, Not all of it, but I understand it not too bad. Is because similar to Swiss German in a way. Yeah, the way you say Sophia's name. You mean her handle? Macht mir doch egal. Yeah, I believe you. Oh, you're a young little thing, Joe. Oh, you're a young thing too. Anything that's younger than me, all younger. Young things, young chickens. They look like a plastic face, some of them. Oh, you mean the one? It look like plastic. Don't you think it's more the ones who do Botox? Just the idea to get a needle in my face. I'm sorry, no, thank you. I agree, Kathy. I mean, they say if all the wrinkles and things like these are all expression, right? So can you imagine if you don't have wrinkles here anymore, you won't have laughing eyes anymore. My mouth goes a bit like that because I've been a bit too sad in the last few years. So I'm massaging it every day and try to smile a lot. Don't know if it's gonna work, but um, it's good to believe in something. Yes, Joe. Beauty is the soul shining through your eyes. Wrinkles just tell good stories of having lived. This is beautiful. In short, Bridget. Okay. I found it. I found it. Yeah. I'll just want to go through the chat quickly and then. No. We could create a club. No facelift for me. No facelifts. Hmm. Yeah, so then it's Yiddish that I can understand. But it's more similar to Swiss German, I have to say. I don't know if you understand Swiss German. Macht mir doch. Sorry, Sophia. Don't you think when you see all these women, especially in America, sorry, but they all look alike now. They all have the same plumped up lips. They seem to all have Botox at the same place, and they have the cheekbones at the same place as well. Um, with who was with my mom last weekend? We were talking about actors and actresses, and I said, "Mom, I hardly know anyone these days because the newer generation." Uh, I'm not even trying to remember who is who because they all look alike. I don't know who is who, and they seem to turn quickly around compared to older generation where fair enough, most of them we still have, like George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Angelina, Renee Zellweger, Schwarzenegger. This an even older generation, but um, at least you know who is who. These days, especially the actors as well, the male ones, I don't know who is who. They all look alike as well. I mean, I don't understand. Are they aliens, perhaps? I don't know. Copy? Carbon copy, sorry, that's what I meant. You just youngins. um, yeah, I know, I talk like I was 100. Exactly. Yeah, I don't drink enough water. I'm addicted to tea and coffee, and once in a while, Coke Zero. So I tend to forget to drink water. Oops. Yeah, that's great. I agree. I have lots of wrinkles and thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Yeah, they probably all go to the same surgeon, like What's his name again? The guy from Botched. He's married to Real Housewife of Orange County. He's married to Heather Dubrow, her husband. He has a series as well. It's called Botched. He's a plastic surgeon. I generally understand Swiss German. I oddly enough understand Vorarlbergerisch too. I grew up with German that didn't change vowels too. Okay, I never heard that accent, Vorarlbergisch, but very often German people don't understand Swiss German unless they're from Bavaria, because it's quite their accent is quite similar to Swiss German. So yeah. Okay, guys, let me just go and share my screen. Now I have to be careful to click. Then I have to do that. Share tab audio. Sorry. Here we go.
She walks in with a spark in her eye, a voice that can't be denied. She's faced the world, stood up tall, doesn't need to be big to stand above all. She's not small, she's not little, she's the force in the middle, with a laugh like a bell, oh so bright. Oh Bridget, you shine in the light. Et voila Bridget, here she goes, dancing through life, everybody knows, with an espresso martini in hand, living out loud, taking a stand. Oh Bridget, you're a queen, the funniest heart I've ever seen. Years may bring their highs and lows, but she's got fire in her toes. She won't be boxed, won't be tamed. She writes her story, signs her name. She's not small, she's not little, she's the force in the middle, with a laugh like a bell, oh so bright. Oh Bridget, you shine in the light. Et voila Bridget, here she goes, dancing through life, everybody knows, with an espresso martini in hand, living out loud, taking a stand. Oh Bridget, you're a queen, the funniest heart I've ever seen. Through the years, through the fight, she stands proud, she stands right. Not a whisper, not a sigh. She speaks her truth, no need to comply. So here's to you, mon ami. Can't wait to laugh, just you and me. Sip our drinks, talk all night. Bridget, you're pure delight.
OMG. Oh my goodness, guys. It's amazing, Joe. Oh, it's so great. Oh, it's I'm sorry. I'm speechless. I'm not speechless very often. I love it. I love the music. Oh, it works for me. It's a bit, the Art Deco times, a bit. It sounds a bit like Charleston, and oh, not that I'm that old. As soon as I saw espresso martini, I'm like, she does listen to what I'm saying. Uh, um, yeah, I have two drinks I like. Is I've been drinking for years vodka Coke, and I still do when there's no. And then I always heard people ordering espresso martini, so I thought I haven't had a martini in years, so I ordered an espresso martini, and looking at it, I'm like, there's no martini in it. There's vodka. No problem. I like my vodka, right? And I'm like, but why do they call it martini if it's not a martini? Anyway, espresso martini, and it was so good. Some places they make it really strong, but I just love it. I love coffee anyway, so wherever I go, they have espresso martini. I order espresso martini. So I have an espresso martini in my hand, and otherwise it's a vodka and Coke. Joe, I'm sorry. I really love the song. Yes, I do really love it. Thank you, mach mir doch egal. Sophia. Who said early on it was the way I was saying Sophia? Look, I pronounce names. It's difficult to explain. It is not called Sophie, right? There's an A at the end. So this is the Sophie, the Italian way. So it's Sophia. So you pronounce it differently than Sophie. Sophia. So I don't know, Sophia. If you want me to pronounce it in a different way, let me know. I think, Joe, I don't think I would be able to write one song. Um, do you choose in that? Perhaps I need to check that app out. But can you choose the music genre, and uh, do you write the entire lyrics, or do you give them something and then there's an IE behind it and does it for you, or how does it work? Oh, I just like Sophia's handle. I really like it. Oh, right. I can't even write a poem, Joe. I'm rubbish. You know that my mom said that when she's coming with my brother to visit, she's gonna bring. She found some, and I mean, my dad passed away uh, over 30 years ago. Okay, and she found notebooks that he wrote poems when he was a young man. So before he met my mother. And I'm like, oh wow. And she says, you can have them. I said, thank you. Because my brother received so much that belonged to my dad. And he was quite young at the time. I mean, he was 20 when my dad passed away. He sold it all. He was a drug addict, so he needed the money. So it's a pity. There were things that actually I have his Bible here. It's a very old Bible. Not that I believe, but I have his Bible. So having his notebooks with his poems, that would be something. Mm. Amy was asking what? Did I miss something? Sorry, I start talking on my own and then I miss something. Oh, I didn't miss it. I apologize. Yeah, I got into my espresso martini thing and then I missed you comment. I apologize, Amy. So, well, yes, no one has ever written a song about me. So, but it's brilliant. I think it's my favorite of all of your songs now, Joe. Oh, sugar. I forgot to write down to tell you which one is my favorite song so far. But you topped it off with my song, to be honest. Obviously I'm gonna be biased, right? Not that I can use that word bias without feeling guilty. Mm, a cup of tea. Okay. Where am I? Okay. Sophia says, I go with the Italian Roman version. Dad Latinized all the names I got from the family, and he was a Latin teacher. So Italian it is. Latin, I never learned it. But if you know, well, probably you know some of Switzerland's story. Actually, the original Swiss language is Romansh, and Romansh is it's not an accent, it's derived from the Latin, and not many people are speaking that language anymore, which is a pity because it's a part of our country, but it's only from one part. So let me think. east East Switzerland. So but they bring it back into schools. How? Sorry. So Amy says, my daughter is the writer. Ooh. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, sorry, something has. Oh, here. Oh, it's because it's moving and my mouse is not fast enough today. Your daughter is talented, Amy. Thank you. You could use poems into soon and bring them to life. That's a good idea. Oh, I'm so used to say sorry all the time, Amy, that I do it without noticing sometimes. The thing is better apologize twice than not at all. Um, of course it is. Of course. Mine is tease. I did listen to it, but I think one of my favorites is older than that one. I will find it. I will find it. Perhaps it's in the shorts because I was looking for it. I will find it. I can't remember. You made so many now, it will take me hours and hours. That's true. Yeah, I agree. Mm. Choose mine, Katie. Yeah, it's a pity that not the entire country learns it, because we have more tendency to learn English in school than Romansh, which is a pity. Not that it didn't help me, but I mean, for other reasons. I heard English at home a lot, so um, the Romansh, I think perhaps I would have liked. I mean, I learned Italian with family friends, so when I was quite small kid. So Romansh, I wouldn't have mind. Now I'm too old. Look, I tried to learn Russian so many times. It's way too tough to learn. I should make a post and ask who's everyone fast song out of my is and make a playlist of the faves. That's a good idea. But do a playlist, perhaps have multiple fav playlists, because if everyone tells you one and it ends up to be one favorite for each song, you're gonna have 100 plus playlists. But it's a good idea. It's a good idea. Dialects. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah. Thank you. Mm, fair enough. Look, I haven't lived in Switzerland for 26 years. I can only have an opinion according to what my mother and my brother are telling me. So um, I love the diversity too. But then, you have the Swiss German, the Swiss French that are clashing all the time. And then the poor Swiss Italian are forgotten. And then we're not going to talk about the Swiss Romansh because they're totally forgotten anyway. So, um, but why not? That's what Brian does with poems. Which Brian? Mm. Oh, I'll teach you a bit. Bonsoir, je m'appelle Jo. C'est samedi soir et je suis fatigué. That means, good evening, my name is Joe. It's Saturday night and I am tired. I don't know if you're tired, but we're all yawning for the last half an hour. Brian does his poems and old historical poems to music, and they are awesome. I still don't know who Brian is. Anyway, I'm missing out so much since I have this temporary job. The thing is, Joe, is that when you speak English, which is an international language, you probably can go in anywhere in the world. You will always find someone who speaks English. Let's say I would only speak French. I wouldn't find in any country, not in every country, someone who speaks French. You understand what I mean? So I don't think it's laziness. It's, why should you? But then, when I was working for Shell in Switzerland, we had a lot of Dutch, English, and from other countries that came to work and live in Switzerland. And they didn't learn the language. And that really annoyed me because they expected all of us to speak English too. And that's not the way it works in Switzerland. Even though they sometimes class English as the fourth language of the country, it's not correct. But not everyone can speak English in Switzerland. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh. I always want to move to Paris, but would be difficult not knowing the language. That's true. When I was younger, I wanted to move to Paris too, only because I have family friends living there. So I used to go once or twice a year to Paris, every year, for quite a long time. Now that's the advantage of our regional language. It's somewhat similar to German and Dutch, actually, and our representative is actually known for speaking Low German in Parliament to show its beauty. Low German, okay. So you mean like for us in Switzerland, when we learn High German, we don't. The thing is, Swiss German doesn't have a grammar, no rules. You can write it the way you want. So it's sometimes difficult to read when you're not Swiss German. Even for me, it's sometimes difficult to understand what they're writing. I mean, and then the Swiss German channels started to the news and things like that. They were all in High German, and that really annoyed me because I said, we're Swiss Germans, not Germans. So why, you know what I mean? I don't know. I need to ask Yolanda or my brother or my mom. Probably my brother would watch the Swiss German channels. He might be able to tell me. From a poet. Oh, thank you, Joe, for the link. Okay. Perhaps I subscribe to it without knowing. I'll check that out. Thank you very much. Yes. Well, look. Sorry, I give you some examples, but look. My mom is Swiss French, okay? My dad was from Belgium, French speaking part, not the Flemish part. My parents met in Australia, and my mother said, you know, for certain things, the Belgian French speaker have different meaning. So my mom said, at the beginning, I didn't understand you, Dad, and we both speak French. And I'm like, bloody hell. Can you imagine? You see, you both speak the same language and you don't understand each other. That's unbelievable. But it's not because of an accent. It's because they're using different words for, or the way the Belgians have a way to say things that is actually quite funny. So, as no one can speak French, I can't give you example in English because impossible to translate. Yeah, but the French really. Oh yes, I know. They're quite annoying sometimes for things like that. When did I start with English? I think not before we were 9 or 10. Mm. Me too. What is low and high? So low would be a dialect of the German or French language. Well, no, forget French. Lo- Sophia, correct me if I'm wrong, but low would be a dialect of German, like Swiss German, and high would be the German, how it's written in books, with the proper grammar, etc. That's why in Switzerland, that's why I did all my schools in High German, because Swiss German, no grammar, no rules. So you can't teach it. So I'm thinking like proper English and American English, maybe. Yeah, but sometimes it's funny, even though I love Americans, but sometimes the Americans say, oh, this English, they don't know how to speak English, but they seem to forget that English come from England. It's, but fair enough, when you listen to teenagers or even younger generations, how they speak English now, it's like, what do they learn in school, When I learned English, it was, still saying, how do you do? I haven't heard anyone saying, how do you do to someone in decades, really. Here we go. Amy knows everything. I wouldn't have known that. I feel really stupid now. For my time at school didn't start till high school, but now primary school are teaching Spanish, I think, now. That's a language I tried to learn and I just can't handle it. Even though I speak French and Italian, it just doesn't work in my brain. I understand. Okay. So Swiss German wouldn't be a part of Low German. It has nothing. Good. You're welcome. Well, I say good and thank you for the others. Yeah. Yolanda is still here. Not all of them. The Bavarian understand us very well. And also, how you say that in English? There's a part of France near Germany, Alsace. Anyway, they have a kind of a German dialect there as well, and they understand us too. Good night, Irish, and thank you so much for being a member. I so appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. And good night. Sleep well and don't let the bed bugs bite. Sweet dreams. Bye, Irish. Yeah, Amy is very, very, very clever. Sleep well, Irish. Night, night. I don't. I think. I think the only accent I recognize in America is the Texan one. Uh, Perhaps because I'm a bit a fan of Matthew McConaughey. McConaughey. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I have a crush on him. He's really cool, isn't he? But here in the UK, there are so many different accents. It took me a while to understand them, but I'm not always right and saying, "Oh, this one is from Liverpool." Actually, I recognize the accent from Liverpool now because there was an actor slash drag queen slash comedian called Paul O'Grady, and um, I'm not mistaken, he was from Liverpool, right? Yeah. Then you have Ant and Dex. They are from Newcastle, so I recognize the accent from Newcastle as well. I have more difficulties with Scottish accent. So in Edinburgh, it's not as difficult. But then, I'm sorry, Joe, but the ones from Glasgow are more difficult. Perhaps now for me, not that much anymore. But I remember when I met my mother-in-law at the time. I was like, for an hour, I was like that, and I was concentrating, so I couldn't understand a word she was saying. Not a word. It's getting better with time, but like in England, there's so many accents, and I really because the Welsh accent I understand too because they make a lot of fun about that accent. So I don't forget this. Elsa speaks French, German. It's not the same. I lived there for a little while. They have a different kind of. They have a separate language, which is a mixture between French and German, and they understand Swiss German very well. I was how you say that. Oh, but that's a long, 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 long time ago. I was engaged to a guy from there. Gas Gamers Against Scientology. Oh no, I just got here. Oh, hello. I never seen your name before, but thank you for joining. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna slowly finish up. We're all yawning and tired for this long week. But thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. And something I haven't said in a while as well, or I haven't said it at all tonight, is if you haven't already, please can you send some love to my like button? Very often I have loads of views, but not a lot of likes. It's just for the I can't find my words tonight. Sorry. Yeah, I'm getting really tired now. Algorithm. Anyway, good night. I don't know if I know what the Californian accent is. I mean, bye bye, Yolanda. Good night. Sleep well. Everyone says hello, yo Joe. Yo Joe. It's Lady Jane. I don't know. Joe, not all Californians speak like Southern California Valley girls. I don't understand what you guys talking about, Lady Jane. Oh. Oh, phew, phew. I thought, oh, sugar, what did I do after she wrote this beautiful song for me? I sometimes don't know that some southern accent. The long I is pronounced like oh. Oh. Yes, this is my channel that I've done nothing with because I don't know how to YouTube. Well, you can email me. I can help you a little bit if you want. As you can see here, you have my email address. I'm even more confused, Kathy, because I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I know, but you know, I love having you around. My LJO profile. Lady Jane out. Is that what you mean? I don't like abbreviations. Is Rox, is she also a mod on Nora's channel? So I can't tell you, I never heard her voice. Oh, thank you for that. I appreciate you joined. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. I always, sorry. I always like to see new names because I'm a small channel. I never know if I'm being seen or not. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, I just realized that now. I just, oh, sorry. I'm not always in chat, and mainly because very often if I catch a live, it goes so fast, you know, even commenting, it would be missed. So what's the point? And I'm not saying on all channels, okay? And even if it was slow, I don't register all handles all the time. I'm not like Joe. I'm an old granny. um, oh, don't be sorry. I wasn't confused. I just didn't understand what they were talking about. Yeah, you go and sub. I will sub to you too. I will find you. Guess came again. Okay. Yes, I do. Let's remind everyone just quickly. If you don't know, is that I started that 2 weeks ago. That in every live I will promote another channel. Channels that are not very big. At the moment, there are not many that are I don't have that many subscribers. I promoted Jaws. I promoted Scientology Musings. That's a brand new channel, so I promoted them. And then the next level is the level like Rika, around 1K subs, etc. It's a bit difficult now to find newer channels to promote, but if you find any channels you would like me to promote in the future, send me an email, and then I'll make a list out of these names, and then I will make sure to promote them. Okay, I lost the chat now. Here you are, guys. Ah, sorry. Here we go. I lost you guys somewhere. Here we go. Yes. Honora is my favorite. Good. We need to support each other. Ah. Yojo. You mean me? I'm a never in. Jo answered for me. Thank you. Oh, yeah, we all love her. Brilliant, guys. So, okay, now an hour ago I was saying we should finish, and then Sophia turned up, and I thought, well, I can't really finish now when she just joined us. So yeah, I will add to the description of my live the links again for my merch website and buy me a coffee. If you can become a member on my buy me a coffee. I will never switch on, even if I manage to one day get monetized on YouTube. I can be monetized for getting super chats, but I will not switch on memberships. YouTube takes way too much compared to buy me a coffee. It's not that much. So I think it's a better option like that. And it's a nice little website, Buy Me a Coffee. And for the ones that are in Europe, not Buy Me a Coffee, fortwool.com, where I have created my merch shop. The products are coming from America, so it takes about between 5 and 11 days for all my products, except the hoodie. Takes a bit longer, but you will see if you order a hoodie, you will be happy because it's really brilliant quality and quite soft as well. Lovely. What else did I want to say? Oh, yes. And if you want to order over the weekend until Monday midnight, you can have 5% off you order, except postage and packaging, or packaging and posting. And the promo code is LOUNCH, LAUNCH, in capital letters. Actually, I don't know if it's important if it's capital letters or not, but just try. I will always go and subscribe whenever someone puts a link in the channel. It's the only way I can support. Yes, I do the same. When you see on my YouTube how many channels I'm subscribed, the other day I went through all of them, but on the laptop, and I'm like, don't know who that is. I don't know. So, yeah. Me too, Dito Cathy. Yes, we're all gonna go to bed, guys. Thank you, Joe. Laura's show. Is she going live again? Has it something to do about... Give me a second. Let's go to... I'm trying to have earlier. No, I agree. I could have done much later, but I didn't want to. That's not good. It's the stress. Do you mean... No, wait a sec. She had... You mean Nora? Well, I don't know. I find everything is going a bit out of hand, but I really don't want to get too much involved. And has nothing... I've done a live not long ago, 2, 3, 4 weeks ago, I can't remember, and I was explaining how I felt, and at the time I didn't know if I wanted to continue my channel. I say it the way I see it. Other people might not see it the way I see it, but I just had to express my... And I lost about 10 subscribers, and I had 250 subscribers. So you know, when you're a little channel, 10 subscribers is a lot, but so be it. You know, if you find out I like DOA, then, and you don't want to support me, then so be it. I can't do or say anything else than that. Okay. This was... Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Joe. It's doing a gig at the Viper. Oh, okay. On her own? I might wait and have a look. Thank you. Oops. Oh, I agree. I agree. Because my sleeping pattern is so bad, and the insomnia comes and goes. I've been run down for quite a while. I mean, you can hear again. It starts again. This morning I was sneezing so loud, and it was so strong on my throat. It really hurt me. I never had a sneeze that hurt me so much. It was unbelievable. And funnily enough, Bonnie did doesn't move. She doesn't give a toss. Baxter comes running. Ever since he was a puppy, every time I sneezed for him, it was alarming. I don't understand why, because it's just a sneeze, right? But it's cute. It's cute. And he's still. Oh, hi, Nat Cat. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you very much. Nat, I will message you soon. Okay, I'm working at the moment during the week, so I might forget, but I will at some stage. Oh, I hope everything is okay. No, selfless is there too. Okay, I'm missing something. Selfless. Oh, at the Viper. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, he's a musician, right? Mm. Yeah, that's rough. Everyone has opinion on who everyone else should like, but I just do my thing. Look, exactly. You see, I already forgot. I had to change my opinion on certain people, which saddened me. But like you say, I do my thing too. And if again in the future I want to express my opinion on something that happened, then I will do it. I will always try not to have to, because who am I, right? But sometimes you need to say it out, and I have such a good chat. People can tell me perhaps you should look it in this way or that way. Then I will, considering it. But I don't think I'm too bad of a judge of character. But on the other hand, it's difficult to be a good judge of character when you haven't met that person in person. I'm sorry. You can just go as far as you can go in judging people, even if you don't know them personally. Mm. Thank you. I don't know. The thing is, in studio, you can't see all the people who have subscribed, and I think it's because you can set it in your settings if you want the person or the channel to know that you have subscribed to them or not. So but thank you, I appreciate it. I've never seen him play, so perhaps I'm gonna check it out and then go to bed. We'll probably have to take the dogs out again. I don't know. They're fast asleep, so I don't know. Okay, I wish I would come over here. Oh, hey, who knows? She does need a break. You know what, Joe? We should find her a gig in August when the Fringe is on. Fine, now Fringe is not music festival, but there's a lot of things going on. It would be a bloody good idea. And we look after her. Yeah, I will send you through what's it called? Through Google Chat. When I go live, it's always nice to chat about everyday stuff, but I allow all topics and I like people to feel comfortable to rant or just be open in a safe space. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Um, I am actually glad you are my mod, Joe. I mean, when I asked you to become my mod, you were like, "Oh, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know." And then look at you now. You modding tiny little me, then Nora's channel and Miriam's channel, Scientology Up North. I think that's enough, right? That's all. Or is there another one? Are you on Fluffer as well? I think no. Well, no, I agree. I think we had a good chat this afternoon in your life, right? That's true. Humans are messy. You get to decide which kind of messy is your thing, but we're all messy on our own way, in our own way. Yeah, totally. I know I was the first to ask. And now look at you where you are. Tilty, Flam, Miriam, you and Nora. Oh, Tilty as well. Oh, I offered Xenius and she never replied to me. No one wants me anymore. I'm modding for Fluffer, but at the moment, it's 5 p.m. on a Wednesday and a Friday. I'm not home yet, and I'm certainly not modding when I'm at work still, or on the bus, or at the bus stop. So at the moment, I can't really mod for her, but yeah. I understand the time difference between Fluffer and Tilty. Sorry. Oh, okay. We're nearing the 2.5 hours. I think it's the right moment to say goodnight to everyone. Yeah, yeah, I know, Joe. I wish I could too, but I can't, unfortunately. So I'm still not very well known. Um, but that's all right. That's all right. I can live with that for now. And the thing, sometimes I need a break, and then I watched, for example, I think it was last night. Um, I found a YouTube, not a YouTube channel, but a video for about 4 hours. Fair enough, I didn't watch everything because I fell asleep, but Britain's Got Talent 2024, because I remembered I started watching it and then I forgot continuing. So I didn't know who won, etc. So I was watching that, and that's good, it changes. But the thing is, what I don't understand with Britain's Got Talent, I get very emotional for what's happening to these people. Um, and I can, for example, watch a very sad movie and it doesn't move me whatsoever. Perhaps because BGT is real and movies are not fictional. Anyway, I'm going to stop yapping and we are all going to go to bed. Thanks for the wee chat and a sign to info. Thank you. I really enjoy my lives because I feel like I can connect with people. I wish I could do it more often, but yeah, at the moment I just don't have the time, or pardon me, I'm too tired. Thank you very much, Natcat. Oh, sorry. I wish you all also a good night. You know, I totally appreciate you guys joining me all the time. And the ones who haven't been here for a while, like Sophia, it was great seeing you handle again. Mach mir doch egal. Yolanda is always here. Irish is always here. I really, really appreciate it. And don't forget, I'm going to put it as a post in my community tab regarding my merch shop. I will add also the link in the description of this video. And you can become a member on Buy Me a Coffee. And I'm going to have to stop talking. Anyway, you will find all the information from tonight somewhere, either on my community or on the description of this video. Thank you very much, everyone. Joe, thank you as always. And again, Joe, thank you for my song. I really, really love it. I'm gonna go and re-listen to it. Love you all, and et voilà. Good night.